Hey everybody, TJ here, and you're watching the Fight Like the Movies Iron Hero Awards. But before we get started, a special word to anyone who hasn't seen the Fight Like the Movie series. May I suggest you start by clicking that little box over there first. It'll take you to the playlist where you can select from any episode in the series. Or hey, I'm not the boss of you. If you want instant access to the show, consider this the red carpet treatment and I've got a front row VIP just for you. But just in case you change your mind, I'm gonna leave that little box over there and you can click on it anytime. Don't worry, we'll be right here when you get back. So without further delay, sit back and enjoy the show. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us and welcome to the Fight Like the Movies Iron Hero Awards. The award show for the tutorial series we study cinema's most epic fight scenes and employ we discover to develop a deeper understanding of film combat. I'm your host, TJ Cencula. Over the 30-week run of the show, I have been your film fight combat instructor. It has been an honor and a privilege and a ton of fun. Throughout the course of this series, we recognize and celebrate not only some of my favorite films, but also the often underrated work of some of the best stunt coordinators, stuntmen, and fight choreographers in cinema. It also provided the opportunity for me to play some of my most favorite characters of all time. From epic historical heroes fighting for freedom to razor-sharp, shell-shredding villains. Irresistibly charming, scurvy scoundrels.
To breathtakingly beautiful, badass babes.
But seriously, of all these costumes, easily the most uncomfortable is this penguin suit I'm wearing right now. An incredible amount of work goes into each episode. It was an extremely aggressive turnaround from class to completion. There were weeks where it took everything I had to release an episode on time. But as anyone who saw the show knows, I did not do it alone. Before I move on to the official awards, I want to dedicate a quick moment to extend my personal thanks to Tim Weskey, Swordplay Studios, my students from the class, my guest stars, the audience, and mostly you. That's right, you! The Warrior Academy hero looking at the screen right now.
Me?
Uh-huh. The time, resources, energy, and effort that goes into making even one episode is only worthwhile because you're watching from your computers, iPhones, video game consoles, iPads, however you access media. Your comments, criticism, praise, and support, liking, sharing, and subscribing, like most art forms, a show is meant to be seen. So without you, there's no point to any of it. So I can't say enough. Thank you. Now, I can stand up here and express my gratitude all night, but we know you ain't here watching so that I can blow sunshine up your backside. You came for action! In tonight's first category, we'll be honoring your pick for favorite fight. And the nominees are Troy, The Dark Knight Trilogy, The Karate Kid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Matrix Reloaded. And your pick for favorite fight is The Dark Knight. Accepting the award for Dark Knight favorite fight is none other than the Dark Knight himself, Mr. Ethan McDowell.
Thank you. This is an amazing award, and it goes to a lot more people than just myself. The night of the Dark Knight Trilogy, this is heavy. The night of the Dark Knight Trilogy was a great group of people all gathering together for the whole Rogues Gallery. I want to thank my wife for actually being okay, that I sometimes actually think that I am Batman. I also want to thank GC5 FX for building a suit. Chris Robinson did a great job of building a suit. And most importantly, I want to thank you, the fans, for being a part of Fight Like the Movies. Thank you very much, guys.
The next category is Coolest Stunt, and your nominees are Pan's midair flight fight from the Hook episode, the Flash kick from the Karate Kid, also from the Karate Kid episode, the side kick through the ceiling, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo's Nunchaku, and from the Bloodsport episode, epic splits between two jets. And the winner of the Iron Hero Award in the Coolest Stunt category is actually a tie. The first winner we'll recognize is the ultimate sidekick through the ceiling, performed by Miss Yureen Kwan. Miss Kwan is busy collecting gold medals in a martial arts tournament, so she's unable to be with us here tonight. But she has dispatched a ninja to collect the award on her behalf. Thank you, Yureen, for your impressive contribution. We have tremendous respect for your abilities, and please don't hurt us. And our other winner in the coolest stunt category is Michelangelo's Nunchakus, performed by Adam Kahn.
Thank you guys so much. The Turtle episode was absolutely amazing. Being nominated for something like that, of course, who wouldn't want to ever play Michelangelo? He's like the coolest out of all the turtles. Of course, thank you, Swordplay Studios, for allowing us to shoot in their wonderful location, Mr. Tim Wesky, and I want to thank Mom. Love you, Mom. This little guy will be for you. Mommy, yeah. That's super cool. Is he posable? Oh, he's somewhat like kind of posable too.
The next category is your pick for favorite death, and the nominees are Spartan Spear Impaling, the Braveheart Rock Toss, Qui-Gon's Obliteration, Spider-Man's Systematic Dismemberment, Thor's Skull Squish. And the winner in the favorite death category is Spider-Man's Systematic Dismemberment. You are sick. All of you are sick.
Whoa, I am so excited that I won. But I gotta say, I'm not very shocked, because after watching all the other nominees, I knew I was gonna win, because everyone else sucked. They were so bad, like I'm the best. And now I have proof that I'm the best. So I was like, oh, well I'm gonna win this for sure. Who did that? Who did that? Who, do I still get it? I'm okay, I still won. Take that, losers. I'm still the winner.
The next award up for grabs is Best Guy Guest, and the nominees are Tony Noto as Achilles from the Troy episode, Adam Kahn as Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Taylor Jeffers as Agent Smith from The Matrix Reloaded, Kevin Keeling as Johnny Cage from the Bloodsport episode, and Ken Dickinson as the Celtic Warrior from Warrior Showdown. And the winner in the Best Guy Guest category is Tony Noto from Achilles.
Hey guys, thanks so much for voting for me. In complete honesty, I didn't doubt it for a second, and I thank you guys for voting for me. Thanks.
Our next category is Best Gal Guest, and your nominees are Jennifer Karras as Elena de la Vega from the Zorro episode, Courtney Lucas as Harley Quinn from the Dark Knight trilogy, Natalie Shea Cencula as Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. That almost shouldn't count because she's actually playing a guy. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yureen Kwan as Jackie, also from the Karate Kid, and Diana Restrepo as Maid Marian from the Robin Hood episode. And your winner in the Best Gal Guest category is, believe it or not, another tie. The statistical unlikeliness of this is pretty high, so it just goes to show the wide range of talent demonstrated by these guest stars here tonight. And first we will honor Jennifer Karras as Elena de la Vega.
I won! That's so exciting. I would like to thank Catherine Zeta-Jones for looking like me in order to portray this character. I really appreciate this Iron Hero Award. It's made of iron, and I'm so strong that I'm able to carry this with one arm. Do you see the bulging bicep that is holding it? So thank you.
Also winning in the Best Gal Guest category is Diana Restrepo as Maid Marian.
Hi, thank you so much for nominating me. I was actually surprised that I got nominated to begin with, and it's just such an honor. I couldn't have done it without any of you guys watching it and voting for me, so thank you so much. Love you guys.
Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. One of my favorite things about distributing content here on the internet is no shortage of feedback, and everyone has been really generous with complimenting certain performances and criticizing others. So it's really interesting to me to know, out of all of the characters that I played, which one did you enjoy the most? So the following category is the Best TJ Character. Your nominees are Archibald Cunningham from Rob Roy, Robin from The Dark Knight, Neo from The Matrix, Valeria from Conan, and Frank Dukes from Bloodsport. And the winner in the Best TJ Character category is Robin from The Dark Knight. All right, is that the Robin signal I see? Now I know TJ played a lot of performances throughout the course of this series, and you had many different roles to choose from for Best TJ Performance, but I think we can all agree the moves speak for themselves. At the end, there was no choice. Now, on a serious note, we have accomplished more here tonight than just honoring a great actor in a great role. We have also answered one of comic book's most enduring questions. Who is Batman's best boy wonder? Is it Dick Grayson, Jason Todd? You can make an argument for Tim Drake. Maybe some of you prefer that Carrie girl from The Dark Knight Returns. Damian Wayne. Maybe Blake, Robin, Gordon Lovitz from the Dark Knight trilogy. But I think we can all agree here tonight that the man boy who most puts the dynamic in duo is none other than TJ Cencula. But I don't want to stand up here and sound like I'm gloating. So to everyone out there who picked Robin as TJ's best character performance, you have good taste. Stay classy. And to everybody who picked Robin as worst TJ character, go suck a Robin's egg. Suck it! Peace. Those who live by the sword know that it often has two edges, and you can't take the good without the bad. I also was very interested to know which of the performances irritated you the most. Your nominees are Archibald Cunningham from Rob Roy, Robin from The Dark Knight, Valeria from Conan, the Boggart from the Harry Potter episode, which consisted of that weird centaur-like spider, Professor Snape, Future Potter, and Cupid. And finally, Frank Dukes from the Bloodsport episode. Obviously, more than a few of those were polarizing, as they did appear in both categories. And the winner, or loser, depending on how you want to think about it, of the worst TJ character is Robin from the Dark Knight trilogy. I hate you, Internet! There are few things more gratifying and inspiring for an instructor than to watch the development and growth of their students, and I had that privilege here on Fight Like the Movies. So to celebrate the most improved student, we will recognize the following nominees: Chelsea Cook, Ben Hayes, Tanner Haynes, Owen Teague, and Jason Wilson. It is with great pride that I announce the winner of the Most Improved Student Award to be Ben Hayes.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Need my notes here. Friends, Romans, countrymen, I want to thank you for voting for me as the most improved student for the Iron Hero Awards. It really is a huge honor to receive this award, and I just want to thank all of you for watching Fight Like the Movies. I'd also like to thank TJ Cencula and his wonderful family for all the support, and the entire class of Fight Like the Movies for just being awesome. It was a true honor to fight with you guys. Catchphrase.
I don't want to downplay how courageous the class was throughout the course of this series. You have to understand that they come in having no idea the challenge that I'm going to throw at them, other than vaguely inspired by whatever the thematic movie of the week is. And these people throw themselves on the line. They do their best, all to help give you an idea of this part of the process. So here's where we honor the top of the class. Your nominees are Chelsea Cook, Ben Hayes, Tanner Haynes, Owen Teague, and Jason Wilson. The Fight Like the Movies top of the class, according to your votes, is Chelsea Cook.
Wow, thank you. Wasn't really expecting this, to be honest. All of the nominees were really great, so just thank you to everyone who voted for me. Thank you to my parents. Thank you to Swordplay, of course. And yeah, stay cool.
While the main focus of the class is obviously performance, most of the final products involve a significant amount of post-production work. So, your nominees for Best Visual Effects are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Matrix Reloaded, The Marvel Universe, Harry Potter, and King Arthur. And the award for Best Visual Effects as chosen by you is none other than the son of a mother.
And the winner is, of course, X-Men versus the Avengers and Spider-Man. I would like to thank TJ for inviting me to be part of this project and for his excellent work on it. I would also like to thank all of the Avengers for dying such great deaths at my hands. Thank you, Avengers, for providing the blood. And thank you, everyone, for liking me. You like me. You really like me. Now, go like me. Seriously. Go like me. That's the link. Thank you.
The next category is Coolest Costume. The nominees are Rusty Locke as Legolas from The Lord of the Rings, Brandon Pugmire as Syrio Forel from Game of Thrones, yours truly as Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Eric Raddick as Conan from Conan the Barbarian, and Mark Mazur as the Viking from Warrior Showdown. And the winner in the Coolest Costume category is Rusty Locke as Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
Wow, thank you very much. I'd like to take a moment to thank you all for this amazing honor. You know, they say that the clothes make the man, but without the man, you wouldn't need the clothes. So you're welcome, and thank you. Wow, this is a lot heavier than I expected, but I can handle it. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you.
The next category honors your pick for Best Fight Choreography. The nominees are Gladiator, Game of Thrones, The Dark Knight, The Karate Kid, and The Matrix Reloaded. And the winner in the Best Fight Choreography category is Gladiator. Gladiator was also the only fight that we did twice. We did a reshoot to create a more cinematic version for our Cinema Showdown series. Accepting the award for Gladiator is the man who played the Gladiator himself, Mr. Josh Wise.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm glad to accept this Iron Hero Award for Best Choreography. It was definitely a challenge doing the Gladiator choreography. As a young Spartan myself, I did not imagine in a million years this would happen. So, thank you, Fight Like the Movies community.
And it all comes down to this, the best overall episode. Your nominees are Troy, The Dark Knight Trilogy, The Karate Kid, Bloodsport, and Warrior Showdown. And the winner in the best overall episode category is Warrior Showdown! Accepting the award on behalf of Warrior Showdown is Ken Dickinson, the man behind the Celtic Warrior.
Thanks, TJ. This is a real honor, and like most group awards, this isn't just about me, it's about everyone who worked on the Warrior Showdown project and the Warrior Showdown video. So I prepared a little bit of a thing to say. Bear with me here. My fellow Americans, I'm sorry, that's the wrong speech. That's for later. There are a lot of people that worked on this production. I would especially like to thank...
Me! You want to thank me?
What are you doing here? You're not real. TJ, you need to up my medication again. This is a hallucination.
I'm no hallucination, Boyle. I'm here in the flesh. Ha!
You're real?
Damn straight I'm real. Look at these.
Man, you're looking pretty flabby. Do you even work out, bro?
I have functional muscles. I don't have glamour.
I don't even know what that means.
Of course you dunna. Well, now that he's out of the way, I'm taking this thing for myself. As we all know, I'm the real star of Warrior Showdown and Fight Like the Movies. So I will... Good gods, this is a naked man. Well, won't be the first naked man I have in my collection. See you.
I don't even have a response for that. But before we say goodnight, I want to honor one more very special person. Many talented actors and stunt performers made significant contributions of time and talent. But this final award goes to the person who became so instrumental to the show that I realized about halfway through it wouldn't have even been possible without them. So without further ado, we present the Fight Like the Movies Series MVP Iron Hero Award to Mr. Taylor Jeffers, or as my friend Eric Rydick calls him, Mr. Fight Like the Movies.
Wow, series MVP. I am the best around. Yeah. I mean, when TJ just first asked me, hey, in February, do you want to start on this awesome adventure with me? I said, yeah, as long as you make me look as cool as possible. And to get hit in the nuts as much as possible, too. Because that's just in my contract. It's important. So, thanks, TJ. And, well, all of you guys for, thanks. Yeah, down there. Yeah. And thanks to all of you out there in Cyberland for voting and watching our show. Appreciate it.
And that does it for our show, heroes. If you stuck with us through to the end, you experienced the full spectrum of human emotion. You laughed, you cried, you got so amped you headbutted your toaster. People often ask me if this marks the end of Fight Like the Movies. In true Hollywood fashion, I can definitively say, yes, it does. Until popular demand requires the studios to order a sequel. It's been an epic celluloid saga. Thank you for fighting at our side. Sylvester Stallone, Sly, have your people call my people. I don't have people. Call me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. If you for some reason watched this whole award show and still haven't seen Fight Like the Movies yet, thanks, I guess. But why not check out the series from the beginning by clicking on that big old Fight Like the Movies box? For the Fight Like the Movies faithful, why not give one of our other shows a chance? Click on the Warrior Showdown 1 box to experience our flagship show that launched the channel. Just keep in mind this was a class project from 2010 that while we worked very hard on it, we didn't really know what we were making. Or skip right to season 2. Double the production value and 10 times the wait time. I promise I'm working as hard as I can, foregoing sleep and video games to release round 2 as soon as possible. It is an incredibly daunting amount of man hours, and I am only one man. Speaking of video games, you might enjoy our real-life game fight series, where game violence is adapted into the bodies of real-life stunt performers in a live stunt show. Seriously. It was all done totally live. Of course, it's not live anymore, but it was when we shot it. You know what I mean. And if you love the final fight sequences of Fight Like the Movies but don't want to have to suffer through my big dumb talking head, check out Cinema Showdown. We have big ambitions for the Warrior Showdown channel in the coming year. In addition to finishing season 2 of the tournament, yes, I'm gonna finish it! I'm excited about a couple new shows we want to bring your way, but we can't do it alone. You can show your support by watching the videos, liking, subscribing to the channel, of course, and most importantly, if you see something you like, share it with a friend or an enemy. Share it with everyone you know. I really want to galvanize the Warrior Academy to expand our community of heroes to increase the quality of not only what we deliver to you, but also the ways that you can engage with us. Much love to all my heroes out there. Now please share this with somebody. Oh yeah, and you can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Warrior Showdown. Send a message, leave a comment. I do my best to reply to everyone. I really love to hear what you think, even if you just want to troll me. Like how a samurai would kill a knight with one swing, or how knights never wore anything but plate mail ever, or how the boxer from season 1 is so attractive that you just can't concentrate on life. Well, that's enough of me talking. Now it's your turn. All the winners tonight were voted on by you, but did the people get it wrong? Leave a comment on this video and tell me who you think were the biggest snubs of the Iron Hero Awards. Thanks, heroes. And cut.